Hello everyone! Welcome to Explorytime. I'm Miss Julie, and we're so happy you could join us for the second episode of It's Treerrific, our series of videos all about trees, because trees are amazing. And the word for the scientific study of trees is dendrology. Let's say that together on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Dendrology.
Good job. And we're coming to you today live from the Chilliwack Community Forest. We came back here because there's just so much to see and do and learn here. It's amazing. And I would like to start by saying that we are filming on the unceded ancestral territory of the Stalo people. So today we are going to be learning about how trees provide safe community housing for other life forms in the forest. And I am going to be reading this wonderful book called Can You Hear the Trees Talking? Written by Peter Voleben. So let's find out one way that trees provide housing. If you stand right in front of a tree, you'll see all sorts of other living things growing on the bark. Moss, for example, loves the water that runs down the tree when it rains, and that's why it grows there. Sometimes the bark appears so red it looks rusted. That's because of algae, tiny little plants that live on the tree trunk like moss does. Green or gray spots are lichens, which are a mix of algae and fungi. They grow very slowly and always need something to cling to. And what's really great is that none of these plants harm the tree at all. Now we're going to venture further into the forest and see if we can find other ways that trees provide housing. Let's go. Trees also provide great homes for many insects, and I have a perfect example of one right here. There are insects called leaf miners, and what they do is they lay their eggs on the leaves of trees. And the eggs, when they hatch, they burrow down into the leaf where they're nice and safe, and they can grow bigger inside the leaf. And they move around as they're growing in there, and they dig these little tunnels, and that's why they're called miners, because they're mining through the leaf. And what's really cool about leaf miners is they don't usually damage the tree. Now I'm going to tell you how trees are high rises or apartment buildings in the forest. As you can see, there's a hole right there. I happen to know there are also other holes, but they're way up there in the tree and we won't be able to see those. But this one is right here, and it was probably made by something such as a woodpecker. Now a woodpecker will come along and use their sharp beak and peck deep into the tree and make this hole, and then they'll move in and live inside with their family for a season, and then they'll leave. And then that leaves this nice empty apartment ready for somebody else to move in. Somebody like a bat or a dove or an owl. And when they're in there, they're nice and warm and safe and secure. And the tree trunk acts like a security sound system for the animal. Isn't that cool? So if there happens to be a little critter at the bottom gonna work its way up, that sound travels all the way up the trunk, and whoever's inside is warned and hears the alarm and knows that something's coming. Isn't that amazing? And now Miss Janet is going to show you exactly how that security sound system works. So let's go see if we can find where she's hiding.
Hello everyone, Miss Janet here. We are about to perform an experiment about how a tree's security sound system works. When something is outside crawling along the bark and the animals that are inside, they can hear it. So this is how it works. Miss Julie is way down at that end of the tree. I'm up here. I'm gonna take a stone, make some noise at this end, and see if she can hear it. All right, you ready?
Yep. Wow, that's amazing. It's just like it's right here.
It's incredible. Yeah, isn't that fantastic? So, hope you guys head out to the woods and give that a try. See what you can hear when one person's on one end, one's at the other. And just remember, that's how the animals know you might be outside their treehouse as well. Thanks so much for joining us for this episode of our Treerrific series. I hope you join us with the other ones that we have coming. Until then, bye-bye.
Bye. Guess what's awesome? We're finally in one together.